is keep your phone logged on. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bubba Dub Show, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Make sure you got your notifications turned on, man. You know, I got an H-Time legend in the building with me tonight. And, you know, before we even get started with Killa Kyleon, man, I'm going to give y'all time to get settled. I know some of y'all leaving the game. You know, it's traffic. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all stomach probably upset, Bun B. I'm gonna give y'all time to get settled for a minute, man. Shout out to all my fans that's tuning in tonight, man. You know, we just got through watching the Houston Sip and Serve Texans play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Before we even get in there, though, man, we just want to say welcome to the Bubba Dub Show. All my new fans that's tuning in today, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you keep your notifications turned on. And let's go ahead and get this show started here tonight. The Texans ran out a drink against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Killa, what you got to say about your team tonight, man? Talk to me, man. What's the buzz in the city after the game? How you feeling, fam?
Trash. Hey, man, listen, man. CJ Stroud and got sacked so much, man. I feel like he was in the goddamn ring with Crawford, like he got the taco meat knocked out his ass. The way he was running scared around that motherfucking field, man. God damn, man. Like I just don't know what to say. We got the same team. It looked like a continuation of last year. The line garbage, the defense was cool, and that nigga scared. One thing I'm gonna tell you, they gonna trade that nigga like a Pokemon card. He keep on with that bullshit.
Hey, man, you know, your offensive line terrible, bro. He was running for his life the whole night. And then y'all
running for his life since
but then y'all come out and try to run the ball.
Shit, Chubb did his job. Shit, the quarterback can't do his job. How the fuck the running back got more action than the quarterback? And that nigga used to run the ball. The thing about CJ, he used to be real efficient with scrambling and running the ball. He didn't got his taco meat knocked out so much to where that he be timid as hell to scramble now.
But you know why?
And I'm there. Yeah, go right ahead.
Y'all done brought him down here. He had some success the first 2 years going to the playoffs. Y'all gave him free Texas wine wheel, Vogue ties, and swangles. Y'all done took him to 50-15. You done took him to tipsy.
That nigga that went to Spotty, you know, and got them blouses. That nigga went to Dome. You know that Dome going platinum right now. He went to Dome.
He done got James Harden side hole. He ain't the same player, man. He ain't the same player.
Definitely ain't that. He did. I mean, there's one thing about. I think we're gonna get some white ball because these niggas get out here and they get to losing their mind. They don't even know how to focus. One want massages and one running for his life right now.
Hey, man, I say this though: the team was more lit with Watson. I mean, he had, you know, y'all had some kind of faith, man. Y'all had some kind of buzz going with Watson. I ain't gonna take nothing from CJ. He's still young. I just feel like y'all ain't got no offensive line right now, and that falls on the coach, bro. And I know D'Amico Ryan's the second year here, third year coach here, man. And I like him a lot, but losing ball games like this, starting out 0-2, they'll get rid of his ass, bro. And they just facts up.
They'll get rid of his ass. They'll get rid of his ass quick. And the thing is, bro, I'm gonna really have to be honest. I'm gonna really say that the offensive coordinator gotta go. I think the offensive plays that he running ain't making no type of sense. You know what I mean? On top of coach doing what he can, But at the same time, that offensive coordinator shit too. And then we gotta act. We can't act like ownership ain't part of the problem neither, because it got to start from the high up of wanting to win, man.
Correct. I agree. And y'all came out tonight. First touchdown with Nico Collins. I'm thinking like, man, y'all got to get him the ball more. He ended up having like 3 catches, bro. That is not going to get it. That is not going to get it when you cannot run the ball, bro. So like you say, it goes to play calling, bro. They keep running the play action when your offensive line can't hold up, bro. Why y'all running these
They
4,
can't
5
hold
second
up.
plays, bro? And he keep getting sacked and he's running for his life. I don't understand the play calling at all. I really don't.
I don't want to fully blame it on injuries neither, because we got some of our premier players out. But at the same time, you got to be able to make those adjustments when you got injuries. And I'm gonna tell you, just like I just told everybody, that that line trash, that line dumpster juice, that line waste management. And it 3 seconds will get you in the 3-second Hall of Fame when you're a quarterback. You
Correct.
need them 3 seconds. And if he's scrambling, running for his life, he kind of showing you that he got PTSD. Because that's what it looked like to me every time he come off that line. He got PTSD. He's scared for his goddamn life.
So how it feel putting on the gear, going to the game? You up there with everybody, you cheering. I'm pretty sure you in the suite, eating good, feeling good, and then y'all lose. How is that ride home,
Had
fam?
my had my trail burger, my vegan trail burger, had my trail burger, had my goddamn Don Julio, and it was a sad moment, man. I'm talking about, it's a walk of shame. I always leave at third quarter when niggas ain't winning no way,
Yeah.
because I want to beat the traffic. But once I seen them score, I felt like all the defense got to do is their job.
And they played
Hold the
good though.
ball. The defense did his job. The defense, and pretty much the offense. I'ma just tell you, bro, it's the offensive coordinator. He ain't gonna last long for sure. Because you got to remember, D'Amico is a defensive sound coach.
Yes, he
He
is. Yes,
big
he is.
on defense. The defense do what they supposed to do. But if you don't have the offense clicking like it's supposed to, you're not gonna be successful at all.
Well,
But we gotta get that line.
and that ain't something you can fix overnight though. That ain't something to take. So I feel like this
No.
gonna be a continuation for a couple of more weeks of y'all losing. Y'all. I mean, y'all could be 0-6 before you know it. I mean,
Not 100%, because I'm trying to think who we play next. I gotta look. I haven't even paid attention who we play next.
it's gonna get bad because you know y'all in the same division with the Colts and they looking good with Daniel Jones up there right now,
Well,
bro.
nigga, them Cowboys ain't looking like nothing either.
Oh, didn't we win our
They win
last
by
game?
field goal.
Didn't we win our
A
last?
field
That's all
goal.
I'm saying. We the best
Field
team in
goal.
Texas right now. That's all I'm saying. We the best team in Texas right now, bro. You gotta respect it, dog. You gotta respect it,
We
man.
0-2. Yeah, I'm mind blown that is 0-2. I'm really mind blown that the Texans is 0-2.
Why? You shouldn't be surprised, bro. It's the Texans. Y'all ain't never won nothing, fam.
Nigga, y'all won 30 years ago.
It
And
don't
y'all
matter,
still,
but
it's
we
y'all year
won.
every year.
But we
You
won.
won one game. You niggas
No,
ain't winning the
no,
next
no.
70.
We going with the history of this, man. Y'all on the verge of getting shut down, man. Like it might not, like by 2 or 3 more years. That McNair gonna sell the team, man. Y'all gonna move it to Austin or San Antonio or something.
We go. Hell nah, that ain't gonna happen. It's too much other kind of money down there. Them niggas ain't leaving out there.
True that, but I think
I
that nigga
ain't gonna lie.
game.
Yeah, I tell you what, we
H-Town
gonna win for Jared win. We gonna win for Jared win, goddamn it.
That ain't gonna happen, bro. See, one thing about Jerry
Shit,
Jones,
you got Whack Prescott throwing the ball. You don't never know what that motherfucker gonna do. Him and Future baby mama down there in the New York, they kind of neck and neck right now. I call him Future baby mama.
man, but at the end of the day, though, man, you know, y'all got 0 rings, and the city don't deserve that. This is a great city. And shout out to all the people that's moving down here. Ain't no room down here for y'all. Y'all coming down here. Y'all doing too much. You causing problems. You don't know how to talk to the women down here. Y'all
They
disrespectful.
definitely don't do none of that, man. They definitely ain't doing none. Their ass don't know how to drive. They on the phone taking pictures of the building. You tell these in the country ain't never seen no skyline before.
Hey, for real, man. But speaking of my Cowboys, bro, I can sit up and laugh all I want, bro. But we very well could be 0-2 too. To be honest with you, bro, we could be very well
Yeah,
0-2.
y'all don't make that field goal. Y'all don't make that field goal. It's over. But y'all looking better than us.
I mean, it's like what I'm saying is, y'all could be 0-6, bro. Like, I want to know how long you can continue to wear that jersey, fam. That's just what I want to know. I just want to know how long you
I got this
jersey.
I went to premium goods before the game. I wanted a jersey. I was gonna put my Dre jersey on, but I had faith in coach tonight. I put the Miko jersey on.
I don't know why
I feel
you
like nigga every time, and I go to every game. I feel like every time I go to the game, them niggas lose. If I stay at home, they might win.
I got a good spot for that jersey, fam. I got a great
You do?
spot. Hell yeah. Right in
Tell
the
me
dump.
where it's at.
Right in the dumpster.
The dumpster. Put that motherfucker right next to Dak jersey. Cause you gotta be the stupidest motherfuckers in the world to get rid of Michael Parsons, nigga. You
Man,
get rid
worry
of
about Michael Parsons bad back ass.
Nigga, them goddamn motherfucking Packers look phenomenal right now.
That's the Packers. I have to agree. But Michael Parsons got a bad back. He on perk 30s every motherfucking game. See, that's what y'all don't see and don't know. Boy,
He
doped
getting
up
them.
out
He
on the
getting them.
field.
Hey, listen, that nigga out there getting them goddamn them Watson massages. That nigga good. That back good. He getting them massages.
Yeah, but we 1-1. Y'all not. Y'all 0-2. Y'all look like y'all gonna be a lottery. Y'all gonna be a lottery team again this year. Bum B gonna mess around and grow her. I'm telling you right now. Bum B gonna grow her.
What, I bet you 5 Trill Burgers will be better than goddamn Dallas Cowboys. That's for damn sure.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, buddy. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm glad you bet me
You
5
my favorite. You my friend. You my favorite motherfucker on the universe. So you know one thing. Let me tell you, bet them motherfucking Trill Burgers and we go bet them. And if Bum B we lose them goddamn Trill Burgers, what we put them motherfuckers in?
Come here.
That nigga got a Trill Burger VIP card.
Check out the Bum B. I got $100 on here, man. I ain't used it yet, man. Check out the Bum. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so we're gonna move this show along, Killer man. Just get your opinion on a couple things. What was your angles on the fight with Bud and Canelo, man? Talk to me.
So I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, man. Coming up to the fight, I didn't really believe that he could really take the Mexican down like that. I didn't really believe that, and I'm a fan of Bud, no doubt. I just didn't see what he saw. But goddamn it, come that second round, I switched that bet all the way up on that ass. He dog walked that some. I'm talking about he beat the tostadas out that motherfucker.
He really did. Like
I'm gonna be honest.
Canelo was frustrated.
And you can tell Champ. I'm gonna tell you why he was frustrated. When you got somebody that really studied you, this is the difference between boxing and MMA, right? The MMA, you want to see a motherfucker just get their ass beat. When you look at boxing, boxing is similar to a chess match. You want to see a skill set. You want to actually see the boxer come out there and know his opponent, but know how to stop him. It's like he took Floyd. I've been telling a lot of niggas this. This fight here solidified him being the next Floyd. It'll never be another Floyd. I'm going to say that from the jump. This fight right here, I can't even say after really looking at it again, because I watched it twice. Floyd beat the shit out of Canelo.
Absolutely.
Floyd beat the shit out of him. Crawford was more technical, but after watching both of those fights over, Floyd's still the baddest nigga on earth. I ain't seen nothing better than Floyd. That's why this one here, I predicted it like De La Hoya did. I said if Canelo don't get a knockout, he wasn't gonna beat him. But I didn't think he can beat Canelo. So I seen the first 2 rounds and seen his whole strategy. Canelo didn't really connect on shit, but what he wanted him to connect with.
Correct.
But I don't really see him really having no other opponents outside of Benavidez, and Benavidez is too big. I don't see him really fighting. Who do you got him to fight?
Be honest, I wish Bud would retire. Just go out on top, just like the way he is. Benavidez ain't worth it. Benavidez ain't worth it to me, bro. Like, I don't see why.
I don't think there's nobody else worth it. I
don't see nobody in the 160 division. It's definitely not the 168 division. There's really nobody else out there left for him to fight for me. For as what I'm seeing. So I know some other contenders out there, I don't want to knock nobody. But Bud gets right now, man, he a bully. Like, I know a lot of people saying rematch with Spence. Hell no. I do not want to see that. Spence been gone 5 years.
Fight. But I'm gonna tell you the thing about Spence. I don't think Spence recovered from that car wreck fully. You know what I mean? And then Spence taking off to try to fight that fight and not having no fights before that fight, I really think that hindered him. The difference in this fight, every dog really got his day.
Correct.
I feel like Bud seen something that we didn't see because he was beyond confident. Even when he said Bill Haney brought the Canelo fight to his attention. What I like about Bud, he actually do his homework on his opponents.
But he had 6-8 months to prepare for him, bro. That's all he was doing was in the gym. When we texting Crawford, you know what I'm saying? He was just in the gym, bro. And one thing about Bud, bro, he gonna smoke, he gonna drink, and he's dedicated, bro, and he's consistent. When you find fighters like that, bro, he don't care how he look. You tell by his braids. He don't care how he just not really start wearing designer. If you pay attention to him, bro, he just not wearing designer. He could have been
my partner say you knew that nigga was gonna win because you knew he came to the arena with black Air Force Ones on the mid top, tied all the way up close. That nigga ain't even had his braids done in probably about 3 goddamn months.
Facts. Big facts, bro. And it's just something about Bud. You know, like I said, the guy got shot in the head and drove himself to the hospital, bro. Like,
man, he different.
He really different, bro. And
he made me a believer.
I'm definitely a believer.
I don't think he can be fucked with. I don't see no other contenders right now. And he deserved, I'm gonna say this, before he sit down, he deserved at least $200 million fights. He do.
I agree. Yeah, he most definitely deserved that.
But I don't see it being Benavidez.
And I think he would have that. He would have been and had those. Even he talked about it, bro. It's his personality, bro. You know what I'm saying? If he was more flashier and talk a whole lot of noise and that, but that ain't him. That ain't his demeanor. That ain't his character. You know, so he done it his way. At the end of the day. But for us, Canelo, you saying earlier when you said you feel like Crawford seen something in Canelo, of course he did. He already knew the blueprint to beat him. He's flat-footed. He telegraphed his punches. I mean, and he ain't never been in a fight with somebody who could change their stance up in the same round. Southpaw.
And that's what tripped me out. He didn't fight Southpaw not one time. He didn't change it up because it's like he already knew his punches. When you look at, I think everybody should take a blueprint out of Floyd. While I respect Floyd more than any other fighter, Floyd is the greatest chess player ever to me in boxing because he understood it was about the bag. And he understood it's a scorecard. Floyd always knew I got to get them points. I know I'm already prepared. Floyd took training so serious and his defense is so impregnable to the point that I looked at Crawford take a whole playbook out of Floyd. I looked at his training camp and seen, but I still even then didn't think he had that in him would have had it. And he made me a believer in the second round. I said the Mexican not finna win. It's over. In round 2, I said it was over.
Man, he definitely put on put on a display in that fight right there as well. But Canelo ain't tripping. Guy walking away with over $150 million for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell from the press conference when he said he don't feel like he's a loser. He's accomplished everything that he's ever, because you can't win them all, bro.
Nah, you
You
definitely
can't
can't win them all.
you can't win them all, bro. You can't win them all. But it was just his time, and the time was there. He fought the better fight. He knew what we didn't know. He led with the jab. His reach had a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, he had a
But
4 inch
reach had a lot to do with it
advantage
because
on
he
him.
because he frustrated him the whole fight because he knew what fight Canelo was going to fight. He knew
Exactly.
Canelo wanted to brawl with him. And one thing, Canelo not a jabber. He throws no jabs. He know he gonna throw that cross, and he was prepared. That's why he kept that left up and kept blocking that shit. When he went to the body,
Every
he
time.
blocked that shit. And it's like Canelo got frustrated because he couldn't get nothing off. And once I seen that second round, Bud smiling at him, started talking shit, and it's a bop Bud do every time once he get comfortable, he got a bop that he do out there. Once you see that bop, it's over for your ass.
Canelo thought he was gonna be able to break him down with his power, but he couldn't do no damage to Crawford. And the more the fight went, the more confident Crawford got. Crawford even stood in the paint with him a couple times, trading
Stood
shots
in the
with him.
paint with him, yeah, to let him know. And it surprised him that Crawford was there. For me to see Crawford go up and his power still be there, it's like Crawford said. When I fight small, he say he always sparred with bigger fighters because he wanted to feel that pressure and he wanted to feel the fact that they had more power. But he said Canelo ain't even the hardest hitter that he ever faced.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, Killer, when you say somebody will surprise you, because when I got into a fight with my girl Sugar Daddy, he's an older guy, 67. True
Yeah,
story. 67-year-old. I thought I was gonna go on there and just manhandle him real quick and calm him down.
yeah.
He gave me a couple blows, bro, and I was, man, my eyes got bigger than my belly when he caught me with a couple punches, bro. I got
Did you
up out of
call the
there.
police?
Yeah, absolutely. After I got up out of there, I absolutely called the police on him, bro. Like, he went crazy in that motherfucker, bro. I ain't never seen nobody that at that age
You
with that
filed
kind of strength.
charges.
Absolutely. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
He get some
Oh,
time.
now he ain't getting no time, but I stay away from him
He's,
though. Like,
and he spent
oh,
some bond money though.
most definitely he went to jail that night. Ain't no doubt. And
Yeah, I
my
know
baby
that's
mama
right.
was all kind of hoes and bees.
And you want to send her ass there too with him, didn't you?
I did, but I didn't want to babysit the kids, so I let her. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
I know. I know that right. I
Do
know
all
you
that
quick on
capping,
your
but I
feet.
ain't keeping nothing. I come around Christmas and Thanksgiving taking all the pictures in the world like I'm the best father in, in the world, but behind the scenes, my parenting skill trash.
I gotta ask you one more question though.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me,
What you
man.
think about Colorado right now? I think that white boy trash.
Super trash, man. I told you, Coach Prime came down here to H-Town. He wasn't limping. He was good. Second quarter, Coach Prime limped all the way to the to the to the tunnel during halftime. They gonna run Prime Coach crazy, man, right now. And I think I'm glad this happening for one simple reason. Now y'all can see Shedeur Sanders' value and what he meant and how good he was.
That's 100% what I. My thing is right now. I like Coach simply because Coach showed me that we still niggas to them people. No matter how much success you got, no matter how good you are, when you show people the blueprint, Coach really produced the way he was supposed to produce. Coach took something out of nothing, made something out of nothing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I take my head off to him still because the pressure is still there. They not playing his son. He not winning. And now it's going to be a whole lot of scrutiny because of that. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna segue out what you saying is this shows you just how good Shedeur was. And
Oh,
then coach got two of the number one picks, two of the baddest high school quarterbacks, like the best in the nation, that's on the bench behind the white boy.
yeah, yeah. I agree. And plus, Coach got a hell of a coaching staff over it too. But one South Marshall Falk now, I'm not letting them brothers off the hook either. The run game ain't been what it's supposed to be. Um, Coach gonna have to get in that portal. He gonna have to get in that portal and get some meat up there on that front line to block defensive line, not getting to the quarterback. Quarterback got too much time. Every quarterback they got back there make him look like Charlie Ward, right? When he was with Florida
Yeah,
State
when he was
running the
at Florida
ball.
State running everywhere. But I like that boy they got at Florida State right now though.
Oh yeah, man. That's the rumor they saying Coach might end up with Florida back, in Florida State. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's possibly the move. They saying Coach Brian gonna end up in Florida State. Yeah, that's. I
So he
mean,
going home, what you saying?
I wouldn't be mad at it if he did. Would you be mad at it if he went home?
I'm definitely not mad. It's business at the end of the day. It ain't personal. I mean, look at Belichick. Belichick in North Carolina. He out there doing the mop dance right now.
He up there spying on them young 24, 25-year-old students up
He
there.
trying to
That's
find.
all
He
he
trying to
doing.
find. That's all he doing. Trying to find him another little sugar baby. Me
That's
and him
all
got.
he
We got
doing.
to connect him and Slim together to find them sugar babies.
Slim love them sugar babies. Speaking of that, man, what you got new coming, man? Talk to us, man. We see you
I
all the
mean,
time dropping freestyles, man. We love them,
right
bro. But
now.
man, you like I always tell people this, bro. And I know you know this. You hear it all the time. You don't. You know what I'm saying. You don't get the credit that you deserve. But that's okay for the people that do know you and rock with you. We know you him, bro. We know you himity.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I got a project coming right before Halloween called Champagne to Champagne. And right after that, I'ma just keep on dropping, man. Because the thing was, it was just I be so I want every project to be so memorable. I put so much into this. So I treat the freestyles like the gym. I'm in the gym every day. I'm on the track running every day. I'm eating healthy, man. I'm trying to live longer. It's just being able to keep getting the inspiration and to do this shit and to also be competitive in it because this shit really a competition with me. You know what I mean? I want to be able to be talked about and being in these conversations that y'all having. And so I want the music and the skill set to both align. So I think my next project that I'm finna give everybody is really the part two to the Mike Jordan. It's called Turn Pain to Champagne. And it's one of the best pieces of work that I done did. I know that for sure.
Man, what it's like, bro? Like when you get in the booth, bro. Like explain to us, bro, what's going through your mind. Like when you going there, you finna put a album together. Is it certain things you gotta have? Where you gotta have some drink or some chicken wings or something? Like let
I
the
don't
people
gotta
know what
have
it's like.
nothing. I make 90% of my music in the car because that's where you process it. So it's a me versus me thing. You know what I mean? I don't really see nobody. I don't think ain't nobody fuck with me but me. And I look at everything else as just like playing sports. I got a Mike mentality. And I'm Braun first. But I got a Mike mentality of I'm Mike on the last dance. If I'm in the room and somebody rapping and they think they him, I get mad. I'm gonna go and smoke you right off the rip. I'm gonna make sure whatever verse I'm finna make, you can't stand on side it. And
Mm,
it's a me versus me thing where I rap in the mirror. That's one of my things I tell people all the time. I write all my raps in the mirror because I'm in competition with the man in the mirror. I
yeah.
really don't even pay attention to see really nothing else. And then as I got up in age, I don't really listen to a lot of music because when you actually, it's almost like you being a comedian. You see the competition, you see how dope you are, but you don't want to be compared to nobody. You want to be in your own lane. To where when they talk about a comedic genius, they gonna say you. They gotta add you in the conversation. I look at that I look at rap just like you look at that. You definitely don't want the comparisons because you want to stand alone. And it's competitive whether we want to agree or not. It's very competitive in the field that we in because you got so many people that set a certain standard, you got to follow behind. And then we Texas boys.
For sure.
It's pure competition.
A lot of
We
competition.
competing even when we say we not.
Facts.
I just want
That's
to be in the conversation.
yeah, and speaking of that competition stuff, man, like I said, we live in the era it's because I'm seeing a lot of people mad at Magic Johnson for saying Jordan the GOAT. Well, that's his era, bro. And that's his boy too. And Jordan, beat him in the finals. Y'all can't get mad at Magic Johnson for saying Michael Jordan the GOAT. Well, that's his opinion. It ain't gotta be mine, it ain't gotta be yours, it ain't gotta be nobody else's opinion, because we all see the game too. That's one thing about this game that I like, even though somebody might say LeBron, somebody might say Mike, but in my eyes, you know how I see and feel. At least it's two brothers being mentioned as being
At
the
least it's
GOAT.
two that. But I'm gonna tell you why it ain't just the flow. See, me with Bruce Wayne in my eyes. He Bruce Wayne. He a billionaire dribbling the basketball because he carried the cross to make sure everybody got the money. He look at what Mike went through. But I'm also say this. So we just gonna act like everybody that played with Mike lying.
I hear you.
And, and,
I,
and, and we ain't gotta go in debt to that because we ain't trying to make no clicks and we ain't trying to go viral for nothing. It's just for a man to tell me I come from the streets. It ain't about who made the most money. It's about who lasted the longest making the money. And when I look at longevity and I look at the numbers still being the same, we don't talk about Jordan from the Wizards. If you that good, we don't even talk about Jordan post championships where it took 7 or 8 years for him to get there. They don't even talk about that. Post before he got scouted, and then when he got scouted, they don't talk about that. The thing about LeBron, we was our witnesses. We watched the good, the bad, and the ugly with Bron.
correct.
So just like what Crawford just said, they asked him about who he think better, him or Mayweather. He said Mayweather was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in mine. And that ends the conversation.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. It just like you say, that ends it. It's nothing. No, that's the best. And for him to say that right after a fight, bro, just amazing. Shows you his humility and the kind of man that he is, bro. Because they always try to cause division amongst us, bro. Like you say, it's a competitive sport, and a boxer hears something like that, they might take that, a wrong way. But the way he said it, you can't do nothing but respect it.
You gotta respect it because I don't even want to say he was being humble because that's the one thing that they want to take away from a black man. They want us to humble
They
ourselves
do. They do.
in a competitive sport when it's very competitive to where you want to tone my ego down. The only way to know you, I walk, I talk, I sleep, I eat, I shit excellence, bro. So if I feel like I'm the best, you gotta knock me off that. You gotta knock me off my throne. So I'm not gonna humble myself just because you got insecurities. I don't even believe in the word being humble. Why I don't believe in it? Because that's a word created to cater to everybody's insecurities. If you good at what you do, you wake up, you out working, you out doing this here, and you talking your shit. That's like telling niggas on the football field to be quiet.
I agree. I agree to that. And like you
Yeah,
just
because
said,
I don't
they
think it ain't another nigga. And I'm go ahead, what you saying. I'm
no,
so
I was
sorry.
just gonna say, I ain't never heard no white man or no white people say be humble. to themselves. It's only us. It's only us, bro. Like you say, they want us to be that. So you know what I'm saying. So people gonna have, you know what I'm saying. They're gonna have to feel some kind of way about what we doing or what someone else is doing. Be humble.
100%.
Man, I got me a
White
new
folks
car.
don't never
Be
say
humble.
that.
I can't say I got a new car. All you can tell me is be humble. No, I want you to be proud of me. Be happy for me. Don't tell me be humble.
Come on, man. Come on,
like
man.
You said, they want us to dim our light, bro. And when our light ain't supposed to be dim, it's supposed to shine. Our light was dim when we were slaves. We ain't 100%. No longer slaves now, so let us shine for forever now.
Yeah. We ain't gonna even get into the other conversation. I ain't even know light.
Yeah. No need to.
Even know light. That something is gonna shine. They had a song in church called "Let It Shine." This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's what the hell I'm gonna do. I ain't dimming my motherfucking light because you got insecurities and your shit dim as hell and you want to come around. You need to tone it down so mine can be seen. Hell no.
Let me get your take. Let me get your take in the state of rap right now, man. With this no snitching stuff, man. I mean, how you feel about that, man? Is it just something for
I'm gonna just say this, man.
Distraction for us, or what it is?
So I'm gonna say this, man. Your intellectual property is like real estate in the rap game. Right now, everything is a distraction for them people to take over and don't have to give us no money. And what I mean by that is rap is the new real estate. That's why you see everybody selling their masters. And you got the higher ups investing in the hip hop and they trying to buy it. We are the only genre that they try to put an age demographic on. The Rolling Stones, 172 years old, and them niggas is sitting there touring every day. They want us to tour. They trying to make us be super gangsters. They trying to make the women be hoes. And they trying to make civilians, everybody getting too personal with rap. If you believe Thug and all them niggas is gangsters, you still believe in the Tooth Fairy and you believe in goddamn Santa Claus. Because ain't no goddamn way you respect a nigga based off. Ain't nobody looking for Denzel to be Lonzo. Look at Mike Epps when people call him Day Day. Rap ain't no different from acting, bro. Because I can't be Killa Kyleon all day. And that's the problem with a lot of these rappers. They want to be in character all motherfucking day, and you can't be it.
No. Hell no.
Ain't nothing. You not worth 10 to 100 million going in the hood every day. You not worth that.
I agree.
You got to understand that. You got to understand all the snitching and all that shit. That's just conversation to add to the character. Once I see a nigga doing all that talking on a jail phone, that man ain't never been in trouble because the goddamn call before you even start talking tell you this motherfucker being recorded.
Yeah, I definitely tell you that.
And you gotta think, we be in group chats with each other. We talk to each other. Some of our friends who have the shit we was saying about.
Yeah.
They would fuck with us no more. We would fuck with them.
True spill.
But you got civilians and you got white folks and you got different people that's within our genre right now that feel like they got control. Everything that we thought wasn't shit back then, they think is the shit now. You got people that ain't never committed a crime dictating what's the shit and what's not in our culture. Everybody got say so in our culture above and beyond us. And that's where it gotta change again, man, because we gotta take away the narrative that we just one dimensional in hip hop. Hip hop used to have so many different dimensions. When you had a Prophet and Tupac, you had Luke making the girls shake ass. You had Shout Dog talking for this. You had Jay-Z talking for the rich hustlers. You had so many different genres within the genre to where now they making rap just be one sound.
Mm.
You had an EPMD. You had a Poor Righteous Teachers. You had a Goody Mob. You had an Outkast. You had a Ghetto Boys. You had different outlets. You had different moods for different music you wanted to hear. And now they making music just be one band, one sound.
Yeah, that ain't the business.
You might don't want to listen. You might don't want to listen to reggaeton. But if all you got to hear is Afro beats, what else you gonna listen to? You might don't want to hear no gangster shit. When you go into the club, we had club shit we listen to. When it was a death in the family, we had something to listen to. We had DMX. When you was going through something, you cut on Pop, keep your head up. When you want to see some ass shaking, you cut Luke on. It rap not right there no more. We just gotta get it back there. Black folks gotta be over the culture more. We gotta dictate it because we can't let a suburban kid that ain't never been to the hood tell us what going on in the hood. I'm in them offices. Man, this what the hood want to hear. Nigga, you ain't never been to the hood. How you gonna tell me what the hood want to hear?
And that exactly what's going on, what's been going on the last 20 years in hip hop, bro. People that's not from the hood
100%.
is trying to tell us what the hood is and what it's about. And it gets straight up bullshit, if you ask me. But like you say, we gotta stop falling for the dollar they hang in front of us, bro. They give us a
I
little
mean, that's
bag.
really pretty much what it is, man. Yeah, man.
And,
What
and
you got going on? What's next for you?
man, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't even talking about people this shit, bro. But I say within the next 3 months, bro. I think I want to shoot my first comedy special, bro. Honestly, that by next
I
three
think
months,
you
I want
need
to
to
shoot my
do that, bro.
something I want to
You
do.
my
It's something
favorite comedian.
I appreciate it, bro.
I
It's
ain't
something
just
I've been.
saying that because you my homeboy. You my real friend. But I'm just saying, but you bad. You Michael Jackson bad.
I appreciate it, man. But is uh man, just like rap comedy, man, bro. You got to work at this stuff, bro. You just can't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there and like you said, you gotta get in there and rap. I gotta get on that stage and put this
And
shit together. Masterpiece, bro.
that's where you are phenomenal at. See, the main thing about being funny, one thing I know about performance and me being a rapper, that is the main thing you have to be excellent at is performing. You are a master of controlling a crowd. You are one hell of a MC. You command the crowd. You make the crowd feel like they involved with what you're doing. You are a hell of a performer. You are one hell of a performer. Once I seen it, it's almost like you'll probably have some material already, but when you get in that crowd, you intimately have a connection with the crowd. That's what let me know you got the gift together.
Appreciate it, bro. It's all still a work in progress, though. Like I say, once the world see this coming, especially in the next 3 months, bro, everything I done been through, everything I'm going through, I just want to put it all into one good hour special. Um, I start. Uh, I'll never relax. 'Cause I don't never want to get complacent. Cause I always want to, have room to grow. But I always feel like the world ain't seen me yet. A lot of people just think I just get on these podcasts and whoop de woo and talk noise about sports. Yeah, that's cool. And they only see a certain amount of funny because that's all you can see, just a certain amount on here. But if you come to a show, you would definitely see what you want to see from me on stage because I leave everything I do on stage.
100%.
And
But we on the information highway right now. You know, the thing about social media, the beauty of social media, that's your gym as a comedian. Information is what makes the world go round. Not only that, you are a commander of information. They want to hear your story. the fact that you getting your shit off on social media, that gets you ready and prepare you for a crowd. That's why I started rapping in the car, because that's where you process it. But also, I wanted people to see that I can perform outside of a booth. Show you that I'm a master of my craft, because they can see you outside of a stage in your natural habitat, and you're still funny. You draw a crowd like that.
Correct.
But once you get on the stage, they're in awe at this point, because goddamn, just like he on them skits, and when he just freestyling in a car, really like that on stage. He's really better on stage. You take it up 1,000 notches, and I take it up 1,000 notches once it's the performance.
Absolutely. I agree to that for sure. I definitely agree on that. I'm gonna get your last take. Right now, you know, you said something to me off before we went on before we went live about two teams that you think might be in the Super Bowl. You mind sharing it with my audience? The two teams that you think might be in the Super Bowl this year?
I think it's gonna be the Packers and the Bills. I just don't think that Lamar, I call him Branded because I almost don't count. He almost made it. You Brandon made a song called I Almost Didn't Count. He give me Brandon vibes. I call him Lamar Brandon Jackson. I
Damn,
almost didn't count.
I call him
I
more
want to
hard
say
than
the
Jackson.
him too. Them the same type of niggas. Yeah, you know, I already know how I feel about Hard. I ain't gonna even say none of that. But yeah, I almost didn't count Jackson. Brandon Jackson don't count. I think Makai added Michael. I keep saying Makai. Michael Parsons added a certain level of intensity to that team, and I feel like they already wanted that. They knew that it was gonna be that, and he brought that decent. You got some people that's just so enlightened in the locker room that bring an intensity, like how Ray Lewis brought an intensity to a locker room, how Michael Irvin brought locker room intensity, how Dion brought locker room intensity. You got certain chess pieces that when you bring them into the game, they intensify. So that's why I say the way Green Bay is playing, and then Josh Allen is like, once he got that motor cranking, and the Bills organization within itself is knowing how to move the chess pieces to make sure they put everything around Josh Allen, because he one of the greatest quarterbacks I've seen. He just ain't made it to that spot yet. But once he get there, I feel like he's the new Jim Kelly.
Jim,
Jim
and you
Kelly
know
was a
what?
bad son of a bitch too.
And even though he didn't win, I'm glad you said that. Even though Jim Kelly didn't win, but he went to 4 straight Super Bowl, didn't win, but he was a bad boy. And I think that get lost in the sauce because they never won. But Jim Kelly was one of them ones as well. And that's one thing I want to also
100%.
bring up: people that never win, but they was getting there, but never won. Like Charles Barkley, switching over to basketball. Charles Barkley never won, but let's not forget
He one of the
Charles,
baddest ever.
one of the baddest ever, bro.
Baddest. Baddest ever. Karl Malone. Baddest ever. Number one. Super bad, like the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can't. A lot of people feel like winning. I tell people all the time, you gotta be a special somebody to make it as a pro athlete. And people think for you, a non-athletic person, to call an athlete at a professional level trash, because they'll come 24-hour fitness and goddamn me fitness connection and bust your ass.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 1,000% agree with that.
Yeah,
Uh,
man, I just feel like it's gonna be the Bills and the Packers. That's what I feel like right now, from what I'm seeing.
And you know, Eagles winning when got hurt, even throwing over 100 yards, man. You know, he getting a whole lot of flack.
100%.
But like he said, they still got the W at the end of the day.
100%. That's all that matter. Because this what everybody I don't really like about the sports world right now. Everybody forget that it's a team sport. You're only as good as the team. So if all the dots, if the quarterback ain't the man today, the receiver might be the man. If the receiver not the man, the safeties might be the man. The line might be the man. You never know. That's why it's called a team sport. And a lot of people that don't understand and don't look at life like it's a team effort. It's like a relationship. Why you with it if you don't believe in them? It ain't just the quarterback. We so focused on individualism that we don't focus on the fact that it take a team to win.
I agree with that. For it's like the Cowboys, the best player on the team the other day was the kicker.
Come on, man. Because that's who came. That's who came and showed up when it was needed. But you pay them millions of dollars to do that.
Yeah, I agree. But Killer, man, we my fans love you, man. We appreciate you for pulling up to the Bubba Dub Show. Fam, anything you want to say to the fans, anything you want somebody to know, let us know. Anything, talk to us. Any shout outs, let us know.
I mean, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I love you to death, bro. They don't know you my real partner. So I love everything you doing, man. I'm so proud to see you get the looks that you get, man. Every time we talk, bro, we have a cohesive conversation. And I like the fact that you so plugged and tuned in into everything, man. You're not one dimensional, and I always knew that, man. It is so beautiful to keep seeing where your career going, man. And I don't see it doing nothing but getting bigger and bigger. That's what I see, bro. And I thank God that I'm able to be here in prison to tell you that because, man, the one thing about flowers, man, black folks don't like to give them. They wait till you're gone. I like to give my partners they flowers, and I like to water they flowers while they here because I want you to know, bro. Don't stop doing what you doing, bro. Ain't no ceiling. It's only a ceiling when you quit. Shit don't stop long. They keep making toilets, man. And you just keep doing what you doing, brother. And we rooting for you, me and your fans, because I ain't just your homeboy. I'm your fan first.
Appreciate it, family. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you for stopping by the Bubba Dub Show, man. Appreciate you, man.
Anytime.
Yes, sir.
Anytime, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
But I'm gonna tell you what, them Dallas Cowboys trash.
it. All right, famo. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all, man. We just had my partner Killa Kyleon, man, on the show, man. Want to thank him for coming on the show. Something I want to talk to y'all tonight too. Joe Burrow for the Cincinnati Bengals has been hurt with turf toe. He's been downgraded to be out for 3 months, and we all know how great Joe Burrow is. What 4 years ago he took him to the Super Bowl against the Rams and lost. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Right now, Joe Burrow looking like Savage Tigers to me. I know how great he is. I know that's a foreign car out there right now. But the Tigers is savage right now. He's only good as is if he's on the field. The man is out. Just think about this. Joe Burrow has missed about 26, 27 games in his career. He's savage Tigers, man. And for the Cincinnati Bengals, I don't really know what y'all do. Do you want to savage this season or what? Now, Kirk Cousins over there with the Falcons. Yeah, he got a steep price to come with him. But if you want to salvage this season over with Jamar Chase and Higgins right now, if y'all feel like y'all got a good enough team to make a playoff run, why not go out and grab somebody like Kirk Cousins, a veteran quarterback? He's not injured. I mean, he just on the bench because of Michael Penix and the Falcons decided to move forward with their team right now. Yeah, man. So y'all give me y'all thoughts on Joe Burrow right now, being out 3 months. 3 months, the Bengals is gonna get back. It seems like either we know the Ravens gonna do that thing. We know Pittsburgh gonna be somewhere in the mix somewhere. But they might fall down. They might be the last team in Division to the Browns, even though they just beat the Browns this Sunday. I can't really just think of the quarterback that came in and took over for Burrow, even though they ended up winning that game. I mean, not against Browns. I think who get the Bengals play this week? I can't even think because the Browns played the Ravens. Ravens beat the Browns. The Browns. I mean, the Bengals. I think they beat the Jaguars. If I ain't mistaken, I think the Bengals beat the Jaguars. If I ain't mistaken. But Joe Burrow is out, man. 3 months, man. And with that being said, Jamar Chase numbers is gonna go down. It ain't nothing like having your number one quarterback in the game, somebody who know the offense from front to back. Um, Somebody who got free will to do whatever they want to do. Most of the time, the backups come in, they're gonna have the ability to, you know what I'm saying, to run the offense the same way a starter will. A star. Joe Burrow's a star. Let me just say that and be respectful. He is a superstar quarterback that ain't never that ain't never won. Same way with Lamar Jackson, superstar quarterback that ain't never won. Yeah, Josh Allen, superstar quarterback, ain't never won. Super Bowl, superstar quarterback that have won is Pat Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. And I'm just talking about four superstar quarterbacks right now. Um, you still got my boy Matthew Stafford. I ain't gonna say he's a superstar, but he's a star. That won with the Rams. Other than that, everybody else is just great players that never won. It's still being news circulating and going on around with Shedeur not wanting to go to Baltimore. Who would want to go and back up Lamar Jackson? As I stated, he's never gonna get in the game. Lamar don't get hurt, don't miss games. I don't really see the bigger fit of Shedeur going to Baltimore. Yes, it's the better team. Yes, it's probably a better environment. Yes, I get it. But he'll be on that bench 8-9 years and never play. Going to Cleveland will be the ideal spot. But Cleveland got a whole lot of issues going on. Not only just starting from the front office all the way down to the coaching staff. So y'all gotta stop giving Shedeur so much slack. Flack for that. For what he told Baltimore, don't draft him in the 5th round or whatever, this and that. There's plenty of other teams out there that need a quarterback. If you ask me personally, the Dolphins, Tua ain't looking worth a damn. He can go down there and play. Let me be real. He can go to Arizona. Kyler Murray ain't doing all that either. He's that my damn. He ain't doing all that either. Then you look at quarterbacks who wasn't doing good last year, got cut, and went to a team. I'm talking about Daniel Boone Jones down there in Indianapolis right now, 2-0. Indianapolis coach is 2-0 right now. Daniel Boone Jones is looking phenomenal. You got the owner, the female, Miss Ursay. She's down on the field with the headsets on, taking notes, and she's very involved um, in the game. And that's something new for my owner to be down there with the headsets on, and she's involved in everything they doing right now. Kudos to her for wanting to win. Kudos for her not just being a woman, just being in the front office and walking around and doing things like that. Kudos to Miss Ursay and what she's doing. I love that a lot. I like that a lot. The Chargers and the Raiders are playing right now, a late game right now. I think the Chargers was up like 10-6 right now. But if you're watching this show, then you know this show being presented by Prize Picks. Down below, put in my promo code TRASH with the 2 H's. You put $5 in, they give you $50 in a lineup. Yeah, $5, man. So all you got to put in. They give you $50 for a lineup to play. Make sure you put that in, man. When whoever newcomers, new subscribers, thank y'all for coming in and watching this show today. I had my boy Killa Kyleon on. I wanted to mess with him about the Texans. They lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield and his team was able to take the team down in the 4th quarter with like 5 or 6 seconds left, and they scored a touchdown. But the Texans cannot stop the run. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had over 169 rushing yards today. Bucky Irvin was 17 for 71. The other guy, I can't think his name right now. Let me look at my notes. God darn it. I can't think his name, but he was 10 for 65. And Baker Mayfield had 3 carries for 33 yards. So they had a 169-yard rush. And Mike Evans had 5 catches for 56 yards as well. Just Texans, man. They don't have no offensive line right now. CJ Stroud don't have that much time in the pocket for the type of plays they're trying to run out. Elite play actions. I don't understand that. They need some quick 1, 2, 3 steps, drops, get the ball out. Did that the first play of the game, Nico Collins. Then they hit him down the field on a touchdown. He was getting the ball a lot quick. Then they started doing these 4 or 5 step drop back play actions. Not going to work. Like Killa Kyleon said, the offensive coordinator need to be fired. Tampa Bay was able to get to CJ Stroud, able to get him off his pivot, get him off his favorite spot. You know, the quarterback say, "Hook a step back." They looking. And every time he got ready to step back, he had to move. He had to move him around. So with that being said, I think it's going to be a long season for the Double Cup Texans until they can get an offensive line to protect CJ Stroud. Otherwise, he's gonna be running for his life. Otherwise, he will be hurt, and they won't be able to make a playoff run this year. So shout out to Baker Mayfield. 25 out of 38 passing yards, 215 passing yards, 2 TDs, no turnovers. Even though he fumbled a couple times, but they was able to recover him every time. And Baker been showing out ever since he's been to Tampa Bay. I mean, he was with Cleveland a couple years, didn't really playing out the way he thought it would. But coming to Tampa Bay, it's been a fresh start for him the last 3 years, and he been doing his thing. And so kudos to Baker Mayfield for believing in yourself and staying true to it and getting the job done. And that's what you got to do sometime in life, bro. It don't start out easy, be hard. Sometimes you want to give up, but you can't give up. You just got to keep pushing. You got to keep pressing. When you at your lowest, that's when the devil will come to you and tell you all kind of things. And sometimes people fall for it, sometimes you don't. But you got to be strong, man. One thing I know how that devil is, man, when you get down and out, certain things not going your way, that devil come to you and tell you, man, you should do this, you should do this, and you should do that. I mean, if God really love you, these things will be happening to you. That's the devil, and you got to be strong. The devil never is gonna come to you when you got God on your mind. He gonna come to you when God ain't on your mind. He gonna come to you when things falling apart. That's when the devil at his strongest. When things are falling apart in your life, that's when the devil is strongest. And you gotta be mind. You gotta have your mental right. You gotta have your mental right to tell him to back off and leave me alone. Go on about your business. Cause I want to do right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you gotta maintain. And I'm gonna talk about something on this show tonight. We don't know the full details yet, but it has been a black man hung on the campus of Delta State. Black man, young man, has been hung in Delta State University. We don't know. They saying it's not foul play, but they don't know exactly yet. So keep an eye on it. Keep your ears open to that. Black man has been hung on the campus of Delta State University, and it gets sad, man. If the case is that he hung himself or if someone hung him, it gets sad to my state, the state that we are in right now in America. It's just sad, and it's September, and we should be remembering the September 11 victims who lost their life due to Osama bin Laden and his terroristic threats that he did and acts, not threats, acts that he caused on us Americans. So we should be paying homage to the 9/11 victims and the people in the Twin Towers that fell in the firefighters and all the innocent people who lost their lives behind terrorism. It's sad, it's sick. I'm watching some things on Netflix the other day on the Osama bin Laden case, and how they was able to catch him, and they was going to President Obama and briefing him on. They heard, what I'm saying, he was at this spot and that spot, and they had other people in there trying to tell him, "Don't do it. It's a big risk." And Obama had to go and sleep on it and came up with, "Let's go and get him." And so kudos to Barack Obama. I know a lot of people didn't like him for his for his beliefs and what he did, but he did get us Barack Obama. No other president got uh Bin Laden but him. Clinton couldn't get him. Bush couldn't get him. Barack got that summer and put him in the dirt. So I forever love Barack for that. First black president, uh, as they say. I'm gonna leave it at that. But kudos for them for going over there and taking care of them people who wanted to harm all us Americans, man. I get on this show, I talk a lot of shit all the time, just me having fun. But I would rather be nowhere else than in America, man. We got the world greatest uh army and navies, whatever it is, we got the greatest, man. And none of them other countries can't say so. So kudos to that. And I got the world greatest fans. We growing. Some of y'all new. You starting to get to know me a little bit, starting to get to understand my mind frame and what I do and what I say and just entertainment, man. I'm never here to harm nobody. Um, just jokes. Don't take it personal. I don't know none of y'all, none of these players I gotta talk about. Just Just me on here having fun, man, bringing laughter to everybody, man. So don't never take it for granted. I know a lot of y'all be in the comments, man. Man, you a flip flopper, man. I'm an entertainer, man. I'm a comedian, man. I'm just having fun, man. I'm not gonna lose no sleep behind my team losing no game, man. I act. It's just fun. You should just go with it. Stop getting in your feelings, man, and enjoy life. Cause life is short. Shout out to my older men that's watching this show, 55 and 60 years old. You know, I be seeing y'all in the stores and y'all be walking up to me and telling me y'all appreciate me. Now, I appreciate y'all, man, for watching. Subscriber rate is going up. The views is going up. And I can't do nothing but be thankful and for y'all. Because, you know, without God and without y'all, there would be no Bubba Dub. But since there is a God and since there is y'all, I'm going to keep coming on this show and having fun and bringing laughter and breaking down these football games and what's going on and just talking about the game tonight with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Well, you know, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had the ball 37 minutes. It's 60 minutes in a football game. They had the ball 37 minutes and 9 seconds. The Houston Texans had the ball 22 minutes and 51 seconds. Even though they lost by 1, it was 0 turnovers in this game. Even though it was turnovers, it was fumbles and stuff like that, but there was no turnovers in the game by neither team. It's hard to win a game when the other team got the ball with 14, maybe 15 more minutes than you. That's damn near a whole quarter that Tampa Bay had the ball more than the Texans, and they're still only able to win by 1. And with that offensive line, that just shows you Texans, if y'all just protect CJ a little bit more, y'all could have won this game today, but y'all didn't. You know, you're 0-2. Dallas 1-1. I'm loving it. I know my Texan fans sick. I know Bum B probably texting me right now. English feelings. But, you know, it's a beautiful thing to lay your head down in the night knowing the Texans 0-2 and the Dallas Cowboys 1-1. Man, I'm loving it, man. The swangles are clacking right now down here in the city. And them players, y'all got to stay out of 50-15, which is a hell of a spot if you ain't never been H-Town. You got to go to 50-15. You got to go to Tipsies. You got to go to 37-10. Them just gotta go to the spot. You know, just spots I'm naming off down here in the city. If you ain't never been, you gotta come down here, man. The city is everything. If you ain't never been, don't let the people tell you otherwise. It's him. Trust me, H-Town is him. You just gotta get out here. It's a player city, and nobody gonna bother you if you ain't bothering them. Yeah, real talk. If you gonna get in nobody else's business, they not gonna get in your business. It's one of them type of cities. It's laid back vibe. Don't let all that rah discourage you from coming down here, man. It's all that and some. You gotta go to the right spots, man. I'm just telling you right now, you gotta go to the right spot. You know, it's part of the show. If you can't watch my show, then you gotta go to Apple Podcasts and you gotta go to Spotify, type in the Bubba Dub Show. There I am, man. I be going on my YouTube in the post and I be talking to y'all and telling y'all, man, I got this show dropping, or I got the put your picks in for prize picks. So the show I'm gonna drop Wednesday. I have my 3-player picks on there. I have my 4-player picks, and I have my 5-player picks on there. They'll be on prize picks as well. Y'all should be able to see them. I'm gonna call them and tell them to put my 5-player pick up for next week. So y'all better see my picks as well. When y'all can get this money together, that's what we're doing. Trash of the day going to no other than the Houston Texans offensive line and the offensive coordinator. Trash. Y'all gonna deserve no trio burgers tonight. Y'all gonna deserve to even go to these lounges after the game and relax. Y'all need to go to y'all damn house, lick your wounds. Tomorrow, go up to the stadium and field and get you some treatment and get ready to win some ball game, because y'all 0-2 right now, Texans. Y'all can't be feeling good about nothing. So once again, thank y'all. And you know, this Friday and Saturday, y'all can catch me in Atlanta, ATL. This Friday and Saturday, you can catch me in ATL, Atlanta Comedy Theater. Grab those tickets, man. More than anything, grab them tickets. Come out and see me. I'm a dog on stage. I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Scrub business. And Sunday, you can catch me in Daney. Sunday, you can catch me in Daney, Florida at the Improv. Sunday, you can catch me in Daney, Florida at the Improv. Grab them tickets. Friday and Saturday, I'm in the A. Sunday, I'm in the MIA. Grab those tickets. It's going down. Peace and blessings. I'm out.
TRASHH.